Onion, onion. How much were you? Onion, onion. Hi, what's up? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. I've done a few videos recently about eating healthy and some healthy recipes, but a huge part of eating healthy is knowing how to go grocery shopping for healthy food. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to take you along with me as I get groceries for Josh and I for the next 2 weeks, and I'm just going to talk about each thing that I buy and kind of what we use it for. Make sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm going to be sharing a few of my tips for eating healthy on a budget and grocery shopping to save money. Personally, I really enjoy watching other people do this kind of video, so I hope that you like it. Make sure to subscribe to be part of our little family on the internet, and yeah, let's get going. Blue skies, your eyes, sun's rise, and now that you're falling, I wanna come to. I want us to stay here forever, alone in this room. Don't lie, you're so high in this room. It's alright, 'cause I'm right there with you. Just like these blue skies, your eyes. Alright, so we're back now from the store, and I'm just going to show you kind of a little haul of what we got and explain what I'm thinking that we'll use each thing for, and also tell you what it costs. When I'm with you, one single place turns into space. So the first thing that we got was this bag of baby carrots. This was $1. These are really good as a snack. I like to eat them with hummus. We also cut them up sometimes and add them to salads. We got one big broccoli crown. This was $1.45. I will probably put this in pasta or some type of fried rice dish, something like that. We always eat broccoli, so it's just a good thing to get. I have my produce like all spread out right now so that I can do this video, and my cats are just like going around sniffing all of it and trying to figure out what it is because I never have food just like laying around in the kitchen, so they're very stressed out right now. Okay, I have my receipt right here. Otherwise, there's no way I would remember how much these things were. The next thing that I got are 2 things of berries. These ones are blackberries and they were $1, and these blueberries were $2. I primarily put these in yogurt for breakfast or in granola or things like that, though sometimes we just eat them. If there's any left over that I don't eat, I'll freeze them and then put them into smoothies. We got a lot of bananas. These cost $2.91. Josh and I eat a lot of bananas. They're the most versatile fruit, at least to us. We'll just eat them plain for breakfast. I'll cut them up and put them in cereal or granola. If they get really ripe before we eat them, then I will bake with them and put them in muffins or pancakes, and then I'll freeze them and put them in smoothies with whatever's left. We got 1 onion. This was 61 cents. I, eating by myself, would buy a lot more onions, but Josh doesn't like onions that much, so I don't use them as much as I used to. We got 2 avocados. These were 99 cents each. I love avocados. I like to eat them for breakfast with my eggs. I like to eat them with pasta, with rice, with salad, with soup, literally pretty much anything. I love avocados. This was not the best price for avocados. I prefer when they're like 2 for $1, or you can buy a whole bag of them for cheap. But I love avocados, so we got 2. We got 1 cucumber. This was 69 cents. This is primarily for salad. I bought 3 peaches. These were on sale. They were straight up 57 cents for 3 of them. I might go back and get more if we eat these 3. I also got 3 apples. These are Gala apples. They were $1.50 for the 3 of them. We will just eat these probably mostly as snacks on their own, dipped in peanut butter or something like that. Also, apples stay good longer than a lot of fruits do, so it's a good thing to kind of keep in mind how long your produce is going to stay good and to eat this stuff at the beginning that goes bad faster. And then these will always be good by the time I go to Great Groceries again, so that's nice. We
We got 2 sweet potatoes. These were $3.24 for the 2 of them. I've just been buying sweet potatoes recently, so I'm not even really sure if that's that good of a price. It doesn't seem great, but they might be more expensive normally. We've made this chili that has sweet potatoes in it several times over the last few weeks, and we really liked it, so we got a second sweet potato just to eat. Maybe we'll have this for breakfast sometime. We'll see what happens with it. Lastly, for produce, we got some salad kits. These were on sale for $1.99 each, which is great. Josh and I really like these because it's just really easy and all this stuff for the salad is already in here. Obviously we have some other vegetables that we'll add on top. I like to add red peppers on top. I didn't buy any red peppers this time because I still have some in the fridge. But this salad kit is Southwest. This is a Southwest salad. This one is a Greek salad. And this one is roasted garlic. I haven't had this one, but I'm excited to try it. Okay, so the next category that I'm going to be showing you is dairy stuff that we bought. The first dairy thing that we got is this Oikos 000 Greek yogurt. This is my favorite yogurt to have for breakfast. This is just the big one that's vanilla flavored. It is stevia sweetened, so it has no added sugar, and it's also 0% fat, which is awesome. So this cost $4.99. We went to Kroger. I think at Walmart it's a little bit cheaper than that, but not that much. We got a bag of low-fat mozzarella cheese. This was $2.29, and we put this a little bit on top of pasta, or I think we're going to do a burrito bowl night this week, so I'll probably use this for that. I can't have too much dairy, but this doesn't usually bother me as long as it's just a little bit. We bought 1 pint of half and half. This is mostly for Josh for his coffee. It was $1.49. I use oat milk creamer, but we still have a lot of that left, so we didn't need to get another one. I also got a thing of milk for Josh. This was $1.59. This is just 2% milk. I use almond milk, but again, I still had a lot left from last time we went to the store, so I didn't need to get any more. Alright, that's all for dairy products, so now I'm going to talk about meat that we bought. We got 2 of these 1-pound things of ground turkey. These were $3.79 each. I'm going to use one of these in the chili. I'm going to use another one of these to make homemade breakfast sausages that we'll eat throughout the week. The other kind of meat we got is this giant thing of chicken. These are chicken breasts. I don't really know what else to say about that. There's a lot of them. It's like 4 pounds. We'll use these in the burrito bowls. We'll probably have these in a stir fry with rice at some point. I like to grill chicken and put it on top of salad so that the salad has more protein, things like that. We usually have 1 or 2 breasts in the fridge that will be defrosted, and then we keep the rest in the freezer so that it lasts for about 2 weeks. Also, this chicken was $6.95. I know eggs aren't really meat, but I didn't really know what category to put them in. So I got a dozen eggs. This was $1.19. I prefer to get the brown eggs, especially if they come in non-styrofoam packaging, but this is what we got this time. So it squeaks so much. I absolutely love eggs. Eggs are one of my favorite breakfasts. I also bake with eggs a lot because I bake with coconut flour pretty regularly, and coconut flour, you need a lot of eggs. Alright, so the next category that we're going to talk about is grains that we bought. Let's see. I have all my food over here, if you haven't noticed that by now. Okay, so the first thing we got was pasta. Josh and I each got our own pasta because my pasta has to be gluten-free and it's more expensive usually. So Josh got this salad rotini pasta. It's just regular rotini, I think. And this was only $1. I eat this gluten-free red lentil quinoa pasta. This is organic and it's delicious and I love it, and it has way more protein than regular pasta does. And this was $2.79. We also got a 5-pound bag of jasmine brown rice. This I'm so excited to eat. I like jasmine rice. Brown rice is not my favorite, but I just found out that you can get jasmine brown rice, and brown rice is way healthier for you than white rice, so I'm really excited to eat this. This big bag was $6.99. We got a thing of oats. This was $1.59. We'll use this for oatmeals for breakfast, and then also I use it for baking. I am counting cereals as a grain. So Josh got these Honey Nut Cheerios. This was $1.49 for the box. And I got this Toasted Berry Crisp cereal. I haven't had this in a really long time, but whenever I was in high school, I really loved this. It has more protein than a regular cereal, and it tastes really good. This was $2.99 for the box. In this last category, I kind of just dumped in everything else that didn't belong to one of the other categories, so we'll just go through these kind of random collection of items.
I wanna come to.
Start off, we got a creamy natural peanut butter. This we'll use to eat with apples, like I said previously. Also, I bake with peanut butter a lot, so this might get turned into muffins or something like that. This little guy was $1.79. Next, we bought two different kinds of beans. We got black beans, these are for the burrito bowls, and cannella beans, these are going to go in the chili. These were 79 cents each. Next, we just got a traditional pasta sauce. This was $1.49, and this will go on our pasta. For the chili, I got one tomato sauce and one thing of diced tomatoes with green chilies. This was 49 cents, this one was 59 cents, and these will just go in the chili. We also got this thing of cumin. This was $3.70. This is mostly for the chili because I need it for the chili, but we ran out, but it'll also just be used for whatever else we decide to cook cumin in. And last of all, I bought this coffee protein keto shake. This looked really good. It was on sale for $1.79. I like this brand, the Bolt House Farms, but I usually get the juices or the smoothies, so I'm excited to give this shake a try. This was all the groceries that we got today. Hopefully this will last for about the next 2 weeks. This video is already getting kind of long, but I'm going to tell you a few tips that I have for eating healthy on a budget and grocery shopping while saving money. The first one is to shop the produce that is on sale. This often will correspond to what produce is in season. For instance, a lot of times there's going to be berry sales in the summer, and in the fall you'll find things on sale like apples because that is what's in season at that time. Buying a lot of produce is really important if you want to be eating healthy. You need to be having fresh food and fruits and vegetables. But produce can be expensive, especially if you go into the store with the mindset of wanting specific things. So most of the time, I will pick a few things that I know that I want, for instance, bananas, and then I will just say fruit that's on sale on my list, and I'll just look and see what sales there were. For example, this time I went to the grocery store. I wasn't planning on buying peaches, but peaches were super on sale, so we got some peaches. My second tip is, when you can afford it, buy staple items in larger sizes. There have absolutely been times that I've only been able to afford to get 1 pound of rice at a time. And if that's the case, that's okay. But whenever you can afford to, it is going to be much better to go ahead and buy a bigger 5 or 10 pound bag of rice than it will be to just buy 1 pound at a time, because you'll be saving money in the long run. The same is true for pasta or potatoes. Anything that you can get in a larger size, I would recommend getting that whenever you can. I said this in one of my other videos, but another tip is to plan out your meals before you go to the store. As you saw when I was going through the groceries that we bought, not every single item has a specific purpose, but most of the items I have a general idea of why I bought them and what I'm going to do with them. I know some basic meals that I'm going to be making this week, and I went ahead and got the specific ingredients for those meals. This will keep you from wasting money by buying unnecessary things that you might not need or might not be best used in the meals that you want to cook. My last tip for this video is going to be to compare sale prices across different stores before you go. So today we just went to Kroger because we didn't have a lot of time, and I really like Kroger, but most of the time when I go grocery shopping, I will pull up the ads for that week for different sales on multiple grocery stores. I will look at sales for Aldi, Kroger, Walmart, Trader Joe's. When we lived in Kansas City, I would look at Sprouts. So whatever grocery stores are around you that often have good sales, I would recommend that you compare the sales across the different stores. Sometimes a lot of the same items will be on sale. This goes back to what things are in season. So if avocados are on sale at Aldi, avocados may also be on sale at Kroger, and they might be cheaper at Kroger. So it is in your best interest to compare the prices across the different stores before you go. Also, there will be times in which one store will have a sale on a specific item that's really random and it won't be on sale in any other stores. So you always want to make sure that you're getting the best price that you can for your items. And if that means going to 2 or 3 stores instead of just one, then that is super worth it in my opinion. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I had fun just showing you things that I bought. If you like this kind of content, make sure to like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe to join our little community on the internet. Thank you again for your support on all my videos so far, and I will see you in Sunday's video.
Don't lie, you're so